Now, if you can remember all the way back to January, Prince Andrew settled out of court in a civil sexual assault case against him with his accuser, Virginia Giuffre. The Duke of York has always denied the allegations, but the fallout led to his mother, the late Queen, stripping him of his honorary military titles, and he no longer uses his HRH status. And I predict there is simply no way back for him as a working member of the royal family. Kinsey Schofield is a royal podcaster and blogger from the United States, where Virginia Giuffre brought legal action against the Queen's son.
There was a lot of back and forth, and he had an incredible team that really fought back against Virginia. They said, you don't live in the United States. They struggled with the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was supposed to have collected all of this himself. When he paid out some of these alleged victims, it wasn't supposed to touch Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew hid. I'm sorry to use the word, but he kind of hid in Balmoral, did not want to get that summons. And when he inevitably was handed that paperwork, they decided that it wasn't worth fighting, to protect the reputation of the monarchy and to protect the future of the monarchy. I think that he listened to the right people, and he decided to settle with Virginia Giuffre so that they could end this controversy.
Do you think that's why he did it, to protect the monarchy? Because lots of people fail to understand how someone who maintains they are innocent of any wrongdoing would be prepared to pay out reportedly millions of dollars to a woman he claims to have never met.
I agree with you. However, $1 million is nothing to the royal family. Also in Hollywood, it's often a strategy that they utilize just to make something go away, to end the conversation and to move on. So it doesn't seem especially like something that the royal family would do, because they're never complain, never explain. But it's a very Hollywood way of going about things. It's a very American way of going about things. And I think that he had counsel that said, let's make this go away right now. And the easiest solution is to cut a check. It did really haunt the family at the time. And I think that you saw really Prince William and King Charles distancing themselves from Andrew and start the process of really pushing him out, because they thought this person is a liability to our family and to our future.
And perhaps the Queen also felt that because she stripped him of his honorary military titles, he's no longer allowed to use his HRH status. But this is a man, isn't it, who was born into the royal family, served his country in the Royal Navy, he fought in the Falklands War. How do you think he was feeling at that time?
I think where he was really heartbroken was the fact that his mother was ultimately the one that made the decision, and Queen Elizabeth had been by his side throughout the entire process. The ultimate hurt there was the fact that he felt like he might have lost his mother in that process, that she might no longer be on his side.